Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Gul Knowledge Hub. Welcome my YouTube family to your own channel, which is Gul Knowledge Hub. Today we are going to discuss 5 important steps to improve your listening. But before discussing these crucial and important steps to improve your listening, I will discuss 4 situations. And you have to decide first at what level you are standing. For example, number 1 situation is your teacher is teaching you British English slowly and with clear accent. What do you think? You understand teacher's accent and words? Comment me in the comment section. Number 2 situation is that you are listening to a native speaker using a lot of slangs and idiomatic language. What do you think? They are speaking easy or difficult wording, difficult language? Number 3 situation. For example, just imagine you are traveling on a train and there are 4 passengers, non-native speakers from 4 different countries. They are having a conversation in 4 different accents. What do you think? You understand their conversation or not? And now come towards 4th and the final situation. For example, you are just listening a radio show like a podcast with different speakers, and of course you are not seeing them, you are not watching them. They are having their conversation in different accents and they are switching from one topic to another using uncommon vocabulary and words and expressions. What do you think? Which is the most suitable situation for you, or which is the easiest situation for you to understand? Of course, a teacher who is teaching a British accent slowly and clearly. And the hardest or the most difficult situation is that of 4, in which different kind of speakers with different kinds of languages and accents they are speaking, and they are switching from one topic to another, and you are not watching them, you are not having any clues what they are discussing, you are just listening. This is the hardest situation. Now first of all, you have to decide at what situation you are standing. What is your level of listening? Just figure out that and comment me in the comment section so that I can evaluate your listening more effectively. Now, if you are in the situation when you can't understand what you are listening, then what is the plan? I am having a powerful 5 steps, and in the last of this video, I will discuss a study plan for your listening, a powerful 7th day study plan for your English listening, by which you can easily improve your listening skills. Number 1 step and number 1 strategy is be relaxed. Yes, because if you are learning English language for years and you are grabbing grammar, each kind of rules and regulations of English language, but you are not understanding the accent, or you are unable to understand the listening of other speaker, it's frustrating for you. And many of English learners, they become frustrated, they become anxious, and they become depressed when they are in this situation. And remember, dear audience, if you are perplexed, if you are already worried, how can you concentrate on your listening? Certainly you will not listen. And it's a established reality that if you can't understand, what can you do? And it's a scientific proven reality that your brain needs 100% of brain power to understand the listening skills. But if your mind is diverted, if your mind is busy in worried situation and in your own thoughts, you are just imagining, you are just thinking that I can't listen, I can't understand the listening, I can't understand what the other person is saying. Because most of the English learners, the problem of English learner is that they just focus on the words they don't understand. For example, there was the situation when I couldn't understand one word. They stick to one word and they ignore the rest of the words. So if you are just remain busy in your own thoughts, in your worried state of situation, how can you concentrate? So be relaxed. If you understand, it's good. If you can't understand, you can't do anything. Number 2 situation, number 2 step and number 2 strategy is don't translate. Yes, you need your what kind of power? 100% brain power to concentrate and to understand the listening of the other speaker. And what do you think? What amount of energy you require to listen and to translate? Of course, most of the energy is consumed in your translation. If all the time you are just busy in the translation, your mind is busy in having the translation in your mother tongue, what do you think? You can concentrate on the listening? No, not at all. So, don't try to translate in your mother tongue. Number 3 step is very important. And how it is important? Use the context. Use the situation to understand your listening. Because, dear audience, it's a reality, hard reality that no one can understand from only the words or the speech. You have to understand and you have to concentrate on different kind of things. Like if you are having face-to-face conversation with anyone, you should focus on the tone of voice, you should focus on the amount of expressions, tone of the voice of the speaker. In this way, you can guess what the other person is trying to say. Number 2, just imagine you are at the airport and you are about to fly. Have your flight. You might be asked these kind of questions like, did you pack your bag by yourself? Number 2, would you like to have aisle seat or window seat? Have you checked already online? Now, number 2 situation where there is used the word aisle seat and the window seat. Just suppose you didn't understand and you don't understand what is meant by aisle. But you can just imagine and you can just work out the guess. The option is between 2 situations, aisle seat and the window seat. You understand what is meant by window seat and you can guess that what is the opposite of window seat, might be another seat. In this way, you can guess, you can use the context and the situation to help you out. Number 4 is practice different situations and voices. Dear audience, you don't have to limit yourself to only one accent. For example, British accent. No. In this way, you will understand only the British speakers. You have to adapt yourself to different kinds of voices and situations like Wales, Scottish accent, Australian accent, Brazilian accent, Chinese, Indians, South Africans. So give an exposure to yourself to a variety of voices. So it will not be difficult for you to listen and to understand any kind of accent. Number 5th and the most amazing step is make a study plan. Yes, dear audience, without having a study plan, you can't proceed in life. So I will discuss a practical plan for you. For example, on Monday, what can you do? On Monday, listen to 1 to 2 songs 2 to 3 times a day. Tuesday, listen to a podcast. Listen to a podcast from American accent. And Wednesday, listen to a TV show from the UK. Now Thursday, do some exercise from the textbook. Friday, do watch a news show. Saturday, do watch 15 minutes an old English movie. Saturday, it's a time to call a friend and speak in English for 15 minutes. This is a plan of 7 days in which you can try your level best. And if there is an question, ma'am, we don't have time, what should we do? You can spend only 10 minutes, and it's desirable if you spend 20 to 25 minutes daily on this schedule. Then your listening skills will be improved, your speaking skills will also be improved, and you will get the natural accent to speak. But a lot of questions may be arised in your mind, ma'am, from where to get the content and what is the criteria of good content. So here is the solution. Solution is that if you just try out Google or YouTube, if you understand 50% or more than 50%, it's a good context, it's a good content for you, you can use that. But if you can't understand above 90%, it's too difficult for you. Don't rely on that content. But if you understand more than 90%, it's too easy for that. So this is the criteria. Remain between 50 to 55. And again, this is the most suitable plan. And if you stick to it with devotion, with dedication, and with hard work, I assure you that you can surely be successful in your listening skills. And practice these 5 practical steps to improve your listening, and let me know in the comment section what kind of benefits you are getting from this video. So with this positive note, we end this video. Until the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.